everybody! Today I'm going to show you our new word family for the week, and that is our app word family. App, work together. So we're going to read words that have this little chunk at the end. And what's fun about these words, because they have that same little chunk at the end, they all rhyme. So as we're reading, you can listen to the rhyme and also practice that first letter sound. We know that chunk at the end is app. So we start with this letter first and we go, app. When you sound out this word, don't go app. We know that's just one chunk. We're just going to smooth it out all together. App. Ready? App. Map. Do you hear what word it is? Map. There you go. You can hear me. You can try it with me. Sometimes it takes a little bit to listen to your own voice saying it. To make the sound and listen and hear what word it is takes practice. Even if you know the letter sound, even if you can chunk it and decode it, blend it all together, sometimes it takes a little bit extra practice to hear what that sound and that word becomes. Ready? App. Tap. Tap, 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 tap. Here's the next one. App. App. Sap. Sap. Like that sticky stuff coming out of the pine trees. Sap. This is a straight line. I'm doing all my lowercase letters here. It's really good to practice lowercase recognition. So this is not an I, it's an L. It's going to go like this. O. Ready? O. App. O. Lap. You can come and sit on my lap. I'll read a story. Here's our N. It makes this sound. N. App. Nap. Now you're getting it. App. App. Here is my cap. I wore this the other day down to the creek. It's still a little muddy. So you can listen to the words, and let's see if we can do them again a little bit faster and listen to the rhymes. Ready? Cap, nap, lap, sap, tap, map. They rhyme, and you're doing that word family, app. Now we have our words from last week that were at. We're going to do an activity with these next, but first we're going to write our words, our word family words out. Got my handy dandy clipboard here, and I'm going to write them here. And this time I'm going to draw a line. And I'm going to make it even brighter. Can you see it okay? There's a better Sharpie here. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always good to practice about 5 words at a time if it's a total of 10 things. That's what your brain is the best at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than that, we get a little bit messy. Any less than that doesn't quite feel like a challenge. So I'm going to use new words and new markers. Here is red, and I'm going to write app for my chunk. And I like to write app all the same color. App. 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 Boop, down to the bottom. Now I'm going to use a different color, blue, for the beginning sounds. So here's the first one, map. What's that beginning sound? M. Here's the next one, beginning sound, t, t, t. Do you know what letter makes that sound? T. Here's the next one, S. App. S. Do you know what letter makes that sound? S. And I want you to do this too. You can watch me do it, but I also want you to do your own like this too. Here's your app. Even if you have a big person write the app, you can write this beginning sounds. They'll tell you what they are. The next one is, I'm going to do this little sound. N. Nap. And the last one, k, k. Remember, I added on my k, k. Cap. See? Here we go. Map, tap, sap, nap, cap. here's the tricky part. Now we're going to make pictures with each of these words. And we're going to cut them out and make them into our word sort. Okay? Some of these are tricky little words to draw. So what's fun is when you make your own drawings, either you or the big person helping you, whatever makes sense to you is what you get to have as your picture. So I'm going to use, I think this is a good marker. It's my pink. So here is map. I'm going to draw what might look like a treasure map. A little bit like a map. Map. And the next one is tap. It's tricky. What do you think tap could be? Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to draw a little drum because I think about tapping on the drum. And here is a little hand. Tap, tap, tapping on the drum. I'll go like this for a little drum. Tap, tap, tapping on the drum. Sap is trickier. Sap comes from a tree. And this summer, Jovina was climbing up a pine tree and her finger got so sticky with the ooey gooey sap that was just dripping out of that pine tree at the farm. So I'm going to draw this little pine tree, and here's some ooey gooey sap coming out of it. Sap! You see my little pine tree and my tap and my map? Tap, sap. Here's my Bob Ross happy little tree. Nap. This is what I'm ready for. Can you see how tired I am? Big day. We were having fun at the creek sinking and floating today. Here's our nap. Here's Miss Annie with her pillow in her little hand, sleeping away. Snoring? Miss Annie doesn't snore. What are you saying? Here. There's a nap. There's a person taking a nap. Last one. That's easy. I can draw a cap. Here's a cap. Boop, boop. Cap. Like that. So I have the matching words. Map, tap, sap, nap, cap. I think it's good to have a big person kind of help you with those pictures so that you remember what they are. Sometimes when you're first learning to draw and first learning to write, you might do a drawing and you can't quite remember what it was. So sometimes I suggest having a big person help you with those pictures. Now I'm going to get my scissors out. My desk. And I'm going to cut my words apart. We did this last time. Remember? With our at words. We're going to use those at words. We're going to use them. So keep them someplace special, someplace safe. Just like your literacy labels. We're going to do something with those too. Here's my pictures. Cut, cut, cut. I've got nice big scissors so I can cut fast. But take your time to do your best when you're cutting. Okay, I've got my handy dandy blue and green with sticky tape. My painter tape. I love my painter tape. I can stick it on anything and it doesn't make a mess. So I'm going to put all my words. I have all my words and pictures spread out. I'm going to pick a word first. App. Cap. And now I'm going to look for the picture that matches. Dun, dun, dun. Cap. This looks like really fancy technology here. How's that for an app? People have lots of learning apps right now. I've got a crate and some tape and some paper. Here's nap. Nap. Looking for the picture that matches. Nap. There it is. Next one. Sap. Sap. Looking for the picture that matches. Sap. Got it. Next one. Tap. Looking for the picture. Drummer. Drumming, drumming. Tap. That was my tap word and picture. Last one. App. Map. Let's find the one. That's easy. It's the last one. That's the last one left. My map. I've got all my words and all my pictures. Okay. Now it's going to get trickier. It's going to get trickier 2 more times. Ready? So I'm going to take off all my letters, my words. Then I'm going to take off my pictures. Now, of course, you don't have to use tape. I'm just doing this so you can see me at the same time that I'm doing my pictures. You can just do this on the floor or your table. Now, from last week, I have my words, my at words. If yours are messed up like mine, you're going to sort them and mix them up. So you're going to make a pile of all the words, and then you're going to make a pile of the pictures. Word, word, picture. Boom, boom. Now we're going to make 2 piles. This is a sort. And you're going to make a pile with app. And you're going to make a pile with at. I actually like making long rows of them so I can see all the words instead of just piles. So here is going to be my long row of app words. And here's at. Here's my at. Here's all the at ones. Now I'm using the pictures first. Then we're going to use the words. So the first time practices listening to the rhyme. And the second time practices reading. All right, I'm mixing them all up. Mix them all up. I can't see. I'm going to pick one. Nap. Is that AP or AT? App. AP. There's another one. Cat. Cat. Is that AP or AT? Cat. I hear that T at the end. This is tricky though. Guess what? Both of these words and all the ones you're sorting have A in the middle. So they both have A. And they have different letters in the beginning. So you have to listen to that ending sound, that T or P, to see which one it's going to be. The pile app or at. Here's my next one. Hat. Hat. Hat goes here. Next one. Tap. Tap goes in that app pile over here. App. Tap. Next one. Do you remember what this one? Not a rug. It's a mat. Mat. I hear that T at the end of the word. Mat. Dun, dun. Next one. Sap. Sap. I hear the P at the end. Here it goes. Around this side. I have 4 more. Do you remember what he was doing? He sat. He's sitting crisscross. Sat. It's going to go over here. AT. Sat. Map. Map. P. Cap. AP. Last one. Rat. T. I heard that T at the end. Rat. Goes on that side. Now for the next part of your sort, you can keep your pictures where they are, and then you're going to match the words. So you can match the word to the picture. Mat. Here's the word, mat. And sat. You could even put it on top of the word or the picture. Sat. And map. And you're going to match the picture to the word. And hat. Don't be mixed up by cap. Here's the hat. So you're going to put the word next to the picture. So this is three different things you're doing here. First, you sort the AP and AT, and then you're going to match the word to the picture. Next week, we're going to sort the words and see if you can read them like that. So we've got app and at. And we've got them sorted with their ending sounds, their word families. Now there's one more thing I was going to tell you to do this week. Lots of things to do with our word sort. You can practice that every day, and you can practice it in different ways, whether you're sorting with the matching the word to the picture, matching the pictures to the word families. You can sort that in different ways. You can play, remember we talked about playing memory with them too. You flip them upside down and you find the word to the picture. You can do that too and match them like that. You can also flip them upside down. Sometimes it's just fun to like flip them upside down, pick one up, and see where it matches. So with your literacy labels, if you remember those from your kindergarten kits, I hope that you have put them around your house with some, hopefully, paint or tape, like I like to use so it doesn't leave a sticky mark. And it has the words labeled on the objects like chair, table, light, things like that. So the other thing, you have 2 sets of those. So one thing you can do with the 2 sets this week is the loose set that you haven't stuck anywhere yet. You can have a scavenger hunt, and a big person can give you one of those words, and you can go around the house and find the matching word. Doing that word-to-word recognition really helps with your brain, looking at letters, recognizing letters. And what's so fun is when you start to recognize words out of context, like someday you might see the word table, and it's not even going to be stuck on the table as a word. You're just going to see it and you're going to recognize it. That's what readers do. Sometimes readers take the sounds that they know and put together. Sometimes they just remember those words. Sight words are like that too. And you have a new sight word this week. So your literacy labels are helping you also do some of that quick recognition. So you can take a literacy label, have a big person give it to you, and you have to search around, and find the match. Find what object matches that word. Use that picture that's on that object to help you. See if you can match the words all around your house. Really good for your brain and your eyes to connect those letter sounds. So that's what we've got for you to do this week. Jovina is going to help me with my pattern video next. That's going to be some of the math things. And some of these things we'll even be practicing on Friday with our kindergarten crew. Have fun. Bye.